Hey everyone, we are moving on to transformations. This was one of the last topics we touched upon when we were in the building, and I want to just review some of the rules, some things you might see. Also incorporating dilations this time, which I'll talk about. So for this PowerPoint, I'm going to be going over the topics we hit on Khan Academy. I will still be making videos for each section that we hit, so we can go over examples. But I want to just have some rules listed here for you. So we're only going to be identifying transformations first and talking about translations. And then as we hit those other topics, I will go over them in the PowerPoint, but everything will be listed here for you. All right, so we're first just going to go over some transformation basics. So to transform a shape or a figure means to just change it. So if we're taking a circle and we're making it smaller, that's a change. If we are taking a square and we're just sliding it over to another part of a grid, that's a change. So in general, we can change the size, location, and direction that a figure is facing. All right. So the shape before the transformation is called the pre-image. All right. So some of these terms should be familiar to you. And then after the shape is transformed, it's called the image. We label it with an A and a little tick mark, and this is pronounced as A prime, right? So anytime we make a change, it's going to change to A prime. If we change a B point, it becomes B prime, all right? So we have the pre-image and then the A prime or the image. So it's important to note that because you're going to have to identify different transformations, all right? So these are the different types of transformations, and I have little pictures here for you. The first thing we're going to address is translation, right? So if we have our pre-image here and it slides down here and it's exactly the same, and the keyword here is slide, it's a translation. So a translation is just a slide of a figure, which I'm going to show you. The reflection, if you think of a mirror, when you look into your mirror, that's your reflection. So when you reflect over a point, or this is the y-axis, you reflect over the y or over the x, it is a reflection. It's the same image on the other side. If you were to fold a paper over on top of each other, the image would be the same. A rotation sounds just like it does when you rotate a tire, you're spinning it or turning it. So if you're rotating this image, let's see, you got the pre-image here, and then you rotate it up. Here's your new image, which is C prime. So I'm going to show you that as well. And dilations, which we didn't get much to talk about. Dilations, if you think of when your eye dilates, it gets bigger or smaller. So the image here is going to get bigger or smaller. So to enlarge it or to reduce it. So we're going to talk about each one of these transformations, and I'm going to go over them in Khan Academy as well. All right, so translation. So a translation moves every point of a figure the same direction and the same distance. So a translation can move left or right and up and down. So translations are thought to be as slides. So we're just sliding the figure right, sliding it down, sliding it to the left, things like that. And I'm going to show you the different way that it can be shown. So I'm going to look here at my image, my pre-image, so NMLK. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide it over and then I'm going to slide it down. So you have to go left or right and then up or down. So here is my pre-image. So I have let's look at the verbal description first. So we shifted 9 units to the right and 9 units down. So if we went to, let's say, the point L, and we had to perform this translation, we'd have to move 9 units to the right, and you're going to count a full box. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then you're going to count down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? And I want you to look at this algebraic expression. We always want to move left or right first because that's our x value. We're going to move x plus 9, so that's what we did. We went 9 right. And then when you see the negative sign, you're going to go down 9. If this was positive, you're going up, and if this was negative, you're going to the left. All right. So when you're moving to the right, it's a positive. When you're moving to the left, it's negative. Just like if it was on a number line, your positive numbers are on the right and your negative numbers are on the left. Also, if you're moving up or down, you could see your positive numbers are on here and your negative numbers are down here. So those are the directions in which you're going to be moving. And these are just ways to look at it, which they'll be asking you in Khan Academy. And then if you take just a moment, if you look at this PowerPoint, go through these points and see how they match up. So if you were to move M9 right and then down, your new point should be here. All right, so just be careful that you're moving the point, and then you have to label it. So this is now M prime, this is N prime, this is K prime, and this is L prime. All right, so these are the different things you're going to see with translations.